there's kids that have literally died from TikTok challenges.
That's happened on YouTube also. Should YouTube get banned?
I don't know. I just think that TikTok, I think it's just super addictive. It's more addictive than YouTube, I feel like.
Do you support the TikTok ban?
No, I don't. You probably won't find a government bill or program that I do support. So I guess coming from me, it doesn't mean a ton. But to answer your question, no.
I support the ban. The government of China is tracking us 24/7, and we have no clue on what data they give us. And yet, China banned TikTok in their own country. Can you believe that?
Congress hearing that happened a couple months ago, and during that talk, it seemed like they were in compliance with all U.S. regulations. Definitely do not agree with the TikTok ban.
I think it should be banned, actually. But it's also frying people's brains, the attention spans. I feel like watching videos, scrolling through videos all day, every day, it's not very healthy.
I have a business. So on that end of it, I think it's very useful. A lot of people make a lot of money from TikTok Shop. It's very useful in that situation.
Do you support the TikTok ban?
Personally, no. I kind of enjoy it. I feel like TikTok caters to my algorithm better.
Do you think TikTok should be banned?
Yes, most definitely.
Why?
Number one, the Chinese people and the government of China is tracking us 24/7, and we have no clue on what data they give us. And on top of that, China knows that they track us, and yet China banned TikTok in their own country. Can you believe that? China banned TikTok in their own country, and I cannot have my data be used anywhere without my permission. I support the ban. National security is at risk. That's what I'm going to say.
How do you feel about the TikTok ban? Do you think that plays also a role in freedom of speech?
Yeah, no, my guess is it's just the government trying to find a way to get into all of our private messaging apps, and I think they're just using China as an excuse because it's, who's against that? But really what they want is what you're doing on Facebook Messenger, although Zuckerberg probably gave it to them already. But I think it's just a backdoor way to get into all of our internet activities.
Do you support the TikTok ban?
No, I don't. You probably won't find a government bill or program that I do support. So I guess coming from me, it doesn't mean a ton. But to answer your question, no.
I'm not a supporter of the TikTok ban personally, not even just because I'm an avid user of TikTok. I don't like the idea that just because it's a Chinese corporation, we shouldn't be in use of it. I do remember seeing the TikTok Congress hearing that happened a couple months ago, and during that talk, it seemed like they were in compliance with all U.S. regulations. They were doing their best to be as transparent with the government as to what their actions were. Personally, I do believe that TikTok isn't a company that is trying to take, American Secrets or any of the other conspiracies that are out there about TikTok. But yeah, I definitely do not agree with the TikTok ban.
Do you think TikTok should be banned?
I think it should be banned, actually.
Why?
Mainly because I don't like it. It's not very healthy. It's not beneficial for our mentality, our psyche, our attention span.
TikTok is on the verge of being banned.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like kind of like I'm in the middle because I feel like TikTok has really consumed myself specifically. There's specifically I'm a singer and there's so many amazing independent artists that maybe would not have had the possibility of getting discovered or getting noticed. And I think it's done so many great things for artists and small creators and small businesses, and it really just connects people. But I think with any social media, there's it's a double-edged sword.
What do you think it says about freedom of speech?
Why was Osama bin Laden's preamble War on America or his this book about Osama bin Laden? And I'm like, although it is free speech, it's literally promoting terrorism. Not even promoting it, but talking about it, spreading it. Some people were saying, Osama bin Laden wasn't crazy if you actually listen to him. And it's like, really? That? Sure, it's free speech, constitutionally, yes, but there's kids that have literally died from TikTok challenges. It's just
That's happened on YouTube also, though. A lot of other platforms have had challenges like the Tide Challenge. That was on YouTube.
Yeah.
So should YouTube get banned?
I don't know. I just think that TikTok, I think it's just super addictive. It's more addictive than YouTube, I feel like.
Do you think TikTok should be banned?
The reason I think it should be banned, obviously the main reason that everybody's talking about short attention span. They feel like you use it a lot all day. However, I have a business. So on that end of it, I think it's very useful. A lot of people make a lot of money from TikTok Shop. It's very useful in that situation.
Do you support the TikTok ban?
Personally, no. I kind of enjoy it. Instagram had a ripoff of TikTok. I feel like TikTok caters to my algorithm better, and Instagram just kind of takes one thing that I look at and runs with it.
I'm from India and it's been banned for years, so it's just you guys are getting caught up with us. So